Good morning to you, lovely people. I'll let a few of you guys come on in the room. Uh-oh, I got that glare. Let's get that together here. Good morning and welcome to Be Inspired. Yes, yes, yes. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Yay, yay, yay. Let's see who comes on here. That's good tea. That's good tea. Oh, guess what? So I don't squint. Let's see. Hey, Ian, how you doing? Welcome to Be Inspired. Nate, hey. All right, we're going to talk about persistence. Good morning, Tina. We're going to talk about persistence and getting that thing together. I won't take up too much of your time like I normally say, and I truly appreciate you guys coming on. Arkila, oh, Kiki, hey, Kiki, what's going on? All right, so persistence. Let's talk about, and the reason I chose persistence is kind of going forward with something that you want to do and not giving up. So never giving up. So that's what today's topic of Be Inspired is, never giving up on you and your dreams. So I'm going to hurry up and I'll catch up with you lovely people who's on there, because, you know, they told me I need a bifocal, but buying the devil, I ain't trying to do that. So I'll just keep on doing this. So that's why I wear my, glasses on my head. Easy access. Hey, Myron. All right, so here's some steps on how to stay persistent and on task on whatever it is that you want to do. Sometimes we tend to like put our stuff on the back burner for somebody else. We tend to allow people to make their stuff, their issues, and their goals and dreams, honestly, because people will come to you and they'll be like, hey, I need you to do this. And you're like, hey, that's a positive thing and I'm there. But then you put your stuff on the back burner because you're helping other people, because that's the type of spirit you have. Hey, Myron. Okay, now I can see a little bit. There we go. Look, I'm like, I can see a little bit here. All right. Michael. Hey, Mike, what's happening? Mail me up some Jolly Rancher sticks, the throwback ones. All right. All right, so I want you guys to stay motivated, stay positive, especially because it's kind of hard when you are, I don't want to be all over the place. You already know I work night shift. It's kind of hard when you have so much going on and so much on your plate, but then you realize that let's just take an image of like a smorgasbord. And for my young people, a buffet. And on your plate, everybody else is putting what they want on the plate, but you're not even able to put what you want on that plate. And then if there's something that you find that you want on that plate, you have to move things aside and move things over and say, now I only have this little space just for my stuff. Meanwhile, all the rest of that stuff, you don't even want to eat that. You like, I guess I'll try it. I guess I'll eat it. Make sure that you make time for you and be persistent. Don't give up on yourself. Don't put other people before you. I'm telling you, don't do it, especially like my people that's over the age of 30. And I know that we're supposed to have a humble heart. We're supposed to give as Christians. You're supposed to be benevolent and all that other good stuff. Listen, I told y'all my stuff is loading. The circle is constantly going. I'm a work in progress, but I just feel like this. I can't give you me if I'm not complete, if that makes sense. I can't assist you if I don't have all the tools and everything that I need to help me. All right, you know what I'm saying? But I will tell you, there are people out there that have goals and they'll come to you because they need you. And then I'll get to one of those little points down there and what they're doing because they looking at you. So clearly you inspire them in some way. And then you being the lovely person that you are, you put your dreams on the back burner and then what? You sit there, you wake up, you're 46. You're like, wait, that didn't happen. That didn't happen to me. I just gave you my age. Okay. All right. So I want you guys to stay motivated. Choose positivity all the time. You'll always win that way. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. That's what I'm saying. Hey, is this something that I want to do? Is this for me? Because sometimes you'll get to a place and you're like, okay, I feel like this is my call and this is something that I always wanted to do. But then there's so many different roadblocks and distractions that come in. Then you start second guessing yourself. Be honest with yourself. Is this something that you really, really want to do? Remember that the cause is larger than you. Okay. Sometimes we have to, when you get a no doesn't mean just okay, even though it is a complete sentence, it doesn't mean give up. No doesn't mean give up. Ask those people that keep asking you for stuff, okay? And you keep falling, you keep coming through. All right. No does not mean stop, give up. all I know is it's that time that it's a pause. Press pause. Remember like the old boxes back in the day, radio boxes? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Press pause. Reevaluate some things, and bam, pick up where you left off. All right. And also, when I say don't stop at no, and no doesn't mean just stop and give up. Don't stop at no when it's your calling. And I know that some of you guys like, how do I know it's my calling, Mel? Well, your girl got you covered real quick. And I'm gonna jot some things down because I don't want to forget. Is it something that you can spend the rest of your life doing and not getting paid? Now, my mother told me that one. It's almost like make your hobby your profession. She told me that one too. So I'm sharing it with you. So if you could spend the rest of your life doing it and talking about that one thing, and you find yourself going back to that years later, you're like, wait, how did this come full circle? Maybe that's your calling, okay? Also, you become an expert. You have become an expert on something. You didn't go to school. They say the school of hard knocks, but everything doesn't have to be the hard knocks, school of hard knocks. Let me slow down here. What it can be is that somebody may be listening and learning, and you keep going into whatever issue that you may have, and you're like, why do I keep experiencing the same thing? You have become an expert. All right. So maybe that's it. It's like, maybe I went through this so that I can help somebody else. All right. What makes you feel good? What makes you alive? Like, oh my gosh, I got positive energy and the juices is flowing. The endorphins is like, hey, what's happening? That could be your calling. Okay. And also your passion. What are you passionate about? Don't allow somebody else to kill your passion, to zip your little light, your little light to shine, and don't let nobody else put it out. Okay. All right. And also, here's the thing. You have to be passionate. And are you willing to do the research? Are you willing to learn about it? So those are the things to say, hey, is that my calling? All right. Now, let's move on back where I started when I was saying, as far as like being persistent, not giving up on your goals. Let me tell you guys, when I said, be honest with yourself. Is this something I truly want to do? Don't second guess yourself. Just be honest. Is this something I really like to do? Am I able to do this? Yes, yes, and yes. You are, as long as you have breath. Surround yourself with resilient people. If you don't know what resilience is, go ahead, Google it, but I'm going to tell you a little bit. Those are your people that may have been knocked down, but they got back up. You know what I'm saying? They sat there, they heard the no, but they continue to go. So surround yourself with those type people. That's very important, to surround yourself with those type people. And you know what? Jim Rohn. Yes, it was Jim Rohn. He's the one that said that I always speak on like your starting lineup, your 5 people, your star players, you got your 1 star player, and you build your team around your star player. Jim Rohn said, don't quote me on it, I don't know it verbatim, but it was pretty much like the 5 people that you hang around, that you're around the most, you are the average. Now, who wants to be the average of average? So like I was saying before, you want to surround yourself around people that's doing something that you want to do so that you can learn from them. Like I said, you want to do the research. You want to educate yourself. Are you willing to do it and put forth the effort? Those are things that you need to be honest about with yourself and say, okay, I plan on doing this and I'm not giving up. But that was something I wanted to bring to your recollection, which is, and I didn't coin it, Jim Rohn did it. His last name is like R-O-H-N, but go ahead and check him out. Smart dude. I like what he says. But yeah, you are the average of 5 people that you spend the most time with. I wrote a little bit down. That's something to think about. So if you're around some ding dongs, you ain't even like the superior ding dong. You up here average. I'm gonna need you to be around some smart people, okay? Get yourself around some smart people, and whatever it is that you plan on doing, make sure, hey, Shonda, hey, Antoinette, make sure that you are doing what it is that you need to do for you and not for other people. Hey, Jerome, hey, Buff Puff, Carla, all you lovely people. Good morning, and happy Friday. All right. You've heard it, and I'm gonna go ahead and close out. You know what? Before I close out, I'll run over these real fast. How do I find out what my calling is? One, if you could spend the rest of your life talking about one thing, if you become an expert on it through your experiences, what makes you feel good, what makes you happy, and if you're passionate about it, and then are you willing to do the work? Maybe that's your calling, and that's what you need to do. Be persistent. Put yourself first. Do what it is you have to do. How do I put myself first? I'll put it up for the people that's just catching up right now. Stay motivated. Be around positive people. Be honest with yourself. Surround yourself with resilient people. I'm telling you, they will keep you going. They'll push you and lift you up too. And you could just look at them and look at their story and be like, you know what, I'm inspired just by them. You know what I'm saying? Press pause. No doesn't mean give up. No just means stop. Press pause. Reevaluate the situation and say, okay, that was a roadblock, road construction. There's a detour. What do I need to do to get here? From point A to point B. It might take you a little bit longer, but that's okay. Don't give up. Vince Lombardi said it best. Winners never quit and quitters never win. And I know you guys have heard that over and over again. And remember, what's for you will be for you. And it doesn't mean that you're going to get it tomorrow. If you sit there and you press pause and your pause is a few years, if it's meant for you, guess what? You will obtain it. Believe that. So don't sit there and focus on the haters and this person is doing that and they're blocking me with this. Guess what? That wasn't the road. Detour, sis. Detour, bruh. Do what it is that you have to do. Okay? All right. And make sure you set goals. You guys got to set goals. Okay? Set goals. And when I say set goals, set timelines and say, okay, this is what I want to do, because you don't want to be like, like the old rapper. You just don't want to be the old rapper. Okay. And I'm just putting it out there. Be mad all you want. You don't want to be the old rapper. So don't give up on you. And remember, put you first. You have to. Now, if you have children, like I did, if you have children, you have to put the children first. But this is for my like 30, 40. If you got little children, put them first. Once they grow up, then go ahead. You might have to put your stuff on pause to grow the children up and then say, okay, now I'll go back and do what it is that I want to do. But don't allow other people to come in and impede on your space, your time. Your time is something you can't get back. I did a shop talk question of the week. Would you rather have money or time, your vacation time? And interesting enough, 90% of you guys said time. So here again, don't allow people to steal your time. Don't give up your time. I want to speak to you, lovely people. Hey, Terry. Good morning. Good morning, Lynette. Good morning, Kev. I got you. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I wanted to get everybody that I seen on here. And thank you for tuning in to Be Inspired every single Friday. Thank you for being patient with me. And remember, persistence. Be persistent about you and what it is that you want to obtain, okay? Don't let nobody steal your little joy, and don't let anybody take your dream away. Keep dreaming, dream bigger than your city. You can do it, and I mean it, okay? Stay motivated, be inspired, be around positive people. And y'all have heard it over and over, the glass is half full. Always look at life like that. Why is this happening to me? Because you could be the woe is me. Why is this happening to me? That's a question that they usually do, okay? Y'all already know. They usually ask, why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? Don't ask, why is this happening to me? Stop with that. Let's be positive and be like, this is happening to me because blah, 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 blah. I need to turn right. Okay? So those detours, remember, even though it looks like the road is blocked, there's other avenues to go through, to travel down. There's other avenues. You can even turn that car around, back up, boom, 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 and go to another street. Take another route, but don't give up on you. All right. All right. Thank you, lovely people. I thoroughly enjoyed you, as I do each and every single Friday. Tuning in, find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always, always love you. And again, be persistent about you and what it is that you're trying to do. Don't give up. Don't allow somebody else to just steal your time, because you can't get that back. To do what it is you have to do. I gave you the analogy at the beginning, like a smorgasbord or a buffet, and everybody's putting everything on your plate. They have their plate, but guess what? They putting stuff on your plate. Hey, girl, let me put a biscuit over here because I ain't got no room. And then you don't have room for your broccoli that you want. Okay? So remember, people, do you. It's okay to be you. One more time. Find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always, always love you. Until next week, people, be inspired right here. Every Friday, 7 a.m. I'm here to give it to you. And spread the word. Give it to somebody else. And I challenge you to say something nice to somebody else. And listen, like me on all socials. I don't even know what it is. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that lovely stuff at Shop Talk with Mel. Visit the website, shoptalkwithmel.com. And you can catch me. Y'all already know. Spreaker.com/Shop Talk with Mel on Saturday and Shop Talk with your girl. I'm always ready. And to my newcomers, I see you. All right. I love you guys for listening. Have a great day and a great weekend. And your girl's birthday is Sunday. Woo, woo. Turn up. All right. I love you guys. Peace.